Hi everyone, I've got for you an example of one of our first best match notification emails. So these are the weekly emails that get sent out to all of the members on the platform if there's an activity that's been added in the past week or more that matches their best match interests. So in this case, for this first example, we've just got just one activity has been included in the email. So I'm just showing you within our emailing system because I didn't receive one myself. So you can see Sexy Time, it's a mentor request that's been added to the site. And we've got the image and the first bit of the description pulled in with the option to view the request details. And then we've got the standard stuff in the bottom around how to update email settings within the settings page. So as a reminder, so how these emails are working is that when an activity is made live, it's added to a behind the scenes process, and that process basically checks through all of the filters that have been added to the activity. So here we can see all the filters that was added to this activity last week. And then it's running through all of the users that are on HexyTime and checking against their best match settings to see which of them match. So the way we've got it set up is skills is set as the primary filter on HexyTime. So it's first checking these skills to make sure that any of the users on the platform have at least one of these skills set in their best match. It's then checking to see if that meets the criteria, if there's one other filter that matches. So a user has to match two filters, one of them being skills, in order for the email to pull in that activity. And then it gets added to the processing list. And then at the end of the week, in this case, Sunday night, it sends out an email to all of those users that have matched. So this little new item here, the users notified flag, that's telling the admin that this activity has been made live and it's been added to this. So that tells them that it's going to go out in an email either the next week or the week after. So that's kind of all the change you'd see from an admin perspective. It's all working behind the scenes. There's not much for you to do apart from making an activity live. From a user's perspective, within the dashboard, there's now a new item within settings, which is set here. So there's an option to subscribe to the weekly activity recommendations. So users can opt in or out by checking this checkbox. And there's a direct link to then to edit their best match preferences as well. So if they're getting maybe too many emails or not enough, they can come back in, go to the best match preferences and update their preferences, which is obviously what controls if they get sent an email or not. So in this example, it's just matching with the one activity, but we'd expect to see that users will start to get more and more matches as more activities are made live during the week. So we're going to continue to pilot this with HexyTime, and then the hope is, all going well, then we'll be able to make this available to other platforms in the new year.